Hello everybody. I don't know if you can tell, but we're out on the Road King today. So I'm sorry, it's probably going to be a little bit loud. I don't know, it seems like there's always a lot of background noise on my videos anyway. But I'm still waiting for the Road King to warm up a little bit. It has been sitting for 3 weeks, and as it always does, it is objecting quite vigorously to that. It's kind of cold-blooded as far as that goes. So yeah, gonna take it out and run it a little bit. It's got about a 70-mile range on it, so we got to go get some gas in it. And I thought that, you know, since I'm out doing something interesting, it might float your boat too. So I'm out doing something interesting, and I'm going to take you along. I just got done taking the Dyna out and topping its tank off as well. This time of year I try to keep them filled up because I think there's a lot of condensation when you have empty tank space, you know, like water condensation, and I don't think that's good for, well, much of anything actually. This is probably not an opportune time of day to be traveling over here because, you know, students and stuff, but oh well. You get what you get, you don't throw a fit. Yeah, so I think I've already said that, but anyway, yeah, make sure my pockets are zipped up, which they now are. When I was out on the Dyna, I stopped by Easy Street to say hi to the guys. Told them I had to go home and get the side piece out, which is this thing. It does kind of feel like it's a side piece. It's definitely fussy and loud, expensive, and demands attention. All those things. So yeah, I think we'll just hop on the back way and run over to 5. Trying to figure out where there's a gas station with non-ethanol. We could hop onto 512 and go down that way and just get some at that gas station in Canyon. I don't know. Anyway, oh, this is always lovely. I always enjoy seeing that kind of stuff when I'm out on the bike. Kind of like the joke is on them, because I usually try to be pretty cautious anyway when I'm out on the bike. So there's that. But this route is going to take us right by the high school, which is not exactly such an opportune thing. Oh well. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I haven't put the primary windshield bag back on. Excuse me. I've still got the snack handlebar bag sitting there, and I took the things that were in the windshield bag, put them in here. You know, the things I shouldn't ride without. I also have a digital copy of my registration, because I don't really like to leave that hanging around on the bike. Just too many weird things that can happen in the world these days. It's about 1:49 in the afternoon. Yeah, so not too bad time-wise. So what are you guys up to today? Hope you're having as good of a day as I am. I hope. I always hate it when people honk at other cars when I'm out on my bike, because I'm like, why is somebody honking? Get a little bit nervous about that kind of stuff. Let's see what we're idling at. 910. That's not too bad. This bike has a different type of a lope than the Dyna does to the engine, and it used to always make me nervous, and sometimes it still does anyway. But you know, you get used to things after a while, life being what it is. I don't complain too much. Well, yeah, I do. I complain a lot. But I mean, realistically, how could I complain over this? Yeah. Anyway, this is a pretty decent day for fall, for February here in the PNW. Am I wishing that I would have hit the button on my jacket one more time? I am, but I did not. So I guess it's going to be a self-limiting behavior, because I'll get cold and then I'll head to the barn, so to speak. Great, they're going to put more houses in back here, because that's what we need. I'm going to try not to rant about that, though. Yeah. So let's see, which way should we go? Should we go down towards Roy? Maybe we'll do that. Beautiful day, though. Don't really have any purpose in mind. And I'm sorry, I don't have anything interesting to say, you guys. I don't know, maybe I do. It's hard to say. You can be the judge of that. But I am, like I've always said, getting excited for Forgotten Angels. I'm not thrilled that I have to fly over, but it's better than not going at all. If I go over in October, I'll be riding over for that time. So we'll see. And we are going to go find a gas station, because now I think we're getting a little bit lower than I like to be on this one. Well, that's a cute little car, huh? Yeah. What else was I going to talk about today? Yep, so I took the saddlebag off of the Dyna, and I cleaned it all up. Well, I cleaned all the guck off of it, you know, the broken one, and cleaned it all up, and I assembled everything else that I need to put it back together with a patch again. And I have no reason to think that it won't hold. I am not paying stupid money to get another saddlebag. That's just ridiculous. We could run up to LB and top the gas tank off. I'm not quite sure why that tow truck had a great big old, what is it, like a big old stew pot bolted in on the back of his truck. I thought that was kind of weird. Oh well. If he passes us again, I'll show you. Yeah, had a little bracket set up for it and everything, but it looked like one of those things that you did crawfish boils and stuff in. I don't know. Kind of weird. I notice the strangest things when I'm out riding. Primarily, I try to make sure I notice the things that could kill me. I'm sure my family appreciates that. Yeah. Anyway, so if you guys did catch the video about the saddlebag on the Dyna, that was pretty much courtesy of Dry Heat Doug. He knew I was struggling, having internet issues, and being able to broadcast from the garage for doing live streams, and so he sent me some kind of doohickey, and I'm still not quite sure what it does. But let me just say that now I have a great signal in the garage and all corners of my yard, for that matter. So thank you, Dry Heat Doug. I still really appreciate you, buddy. So let's see. We got to find someplace, hopefully with ethanol-free gas, because this thing is hella fussy about gas. I think we'll head up towards the mountain. Like I was saying, we could go all the way to LB, but we're not going to do that. It would get way cold and way trafficky by the time I get home. But yeah, this bike, you can definitely tell it hasn't been out for a minute. It's like, no, we need to go ride, and we need to do it now. I went to just go ahead and fire it up earlier so I could at least run some gas through the injectors, and I fired it up and it popped. I was like, crap, that's not good. So I fired it up again and ran it a bit, and it was belching a little bit of black smoke. Not a lot, not even really enough anybody else would have noticed. But I notice, because these things are very expensive high-performance machines, and I like to take the required care of them. You may think it's silly, but it's my thing. And that's what I do. I'm still a little annoyed at the Sportster because it is not cooperating with my plan. I think it's pouting because it has a semi-flat front tire today. I took the little pump thing into the garage, and I will throw some air in the front tire later. And maybe that'll make the Sportster happy enough it's going to run again. But anyway, you guys, pretty soon we're going to roll over to the next chunk of video that we are recording. So I want you guys to know, thank you for hanging in here. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, okay? You know, share with your friends, share with your enemies, all that stuff. Yeah, all the things. And I, in turn, will do all the things on my end, whatever they may be. I don't like to stop there because it's kind of a bear to get back out of. The guy used to be really nice to motorcycle riders, but lately not so much. I think this one up here